Play the entitled victim card yet again? Say goodbye to the Instagram fodder you care so much about? A while ago, I went on my bachelorette trip with 5 friends. 4 amazing women I met after moving to a new city, and my longtime friend from back home, Ren, who was also my maid of honor. On paper, it was the perfect group. In reality, it turned out to be the trip that exposed everything I'd ignored about our friendship for years. Ren had always struggled with anxiety and depression. I did my best to support her. Over the years, though, I realized our friendship was a one-way street. When good things happened to me, it was, must be nice. When I struggled, she had it worse. Despite having few responsibilities, no job, no kids, a patient boyfriend who handled everything, Ren constantly framed her life as harder than anyone else's. I gave her the empathy and space she needed. I listened to the endless stories of how people had abandoned or betrayed her. It wasn't until my own life started to come together, when it was finally my turn to be celebrated, that I saw how one-sided things really were. During the bachelorette trip, Ren couldn't handle not being the center of attention. She sulked, hijacked conversations, and didn't help with any of the planning or activities. She brought goodie bags and decorations, but didn't even bother putting them out. When she didn't get the praise she expected, she pouted and made passive-aggressive comments. The others noticed and started pulling away from her. By day 2, the divide was obvious. She left early without saying goodbye. Later, she sent me a long message listing out all the ways I'd betrayed her, like not sitting next to her at every meal, or not inviting her to buy my wedding dress. Never mind the fact we'd already done that together months ago for her. She ended the message by dropping out of the wedding. And then, just before signing off, she asked if we could exchange photos from the trip before we part ways. That was the final straw. Here's what she didn't know. I took 3 times as many photos of her as she took of me. I was the bride, the one being celebrated, yet I'd somehow ended up as her personal photographer. She posed constantly, carefully curated smiles, perfectly styled outfits, holding drinks just right, all for her social media feed. Ren used Instagram as a crutch. She crafted a version of herself that looked effortless and adored, using photos to fill in the gaps where genuine connection was missing. She didn't want those pictures for memories, she wanted content, validation, proof that she was someone's maid of honor, and had been part of a glamorous, happy weekend. So I made a choice. I went through every photo and deleted or cropped her out. Any photo where she was the focus, gone. If I couldn't salvage the photo without her, it was trashed. Then I said nothing. No reply, no reaction, no confrontation. I left her message unanswered, giving her zero fuel for the dramatic blow-up she was probably hoping for. After the trip, the remaining girls and I grew closer than ever. They'd seen her behavior and had their own stories. They weren't surprised when I told them I'd cut her off completely. They celebrated the move. They celebrated me. Months later, Ren sent a non-apology. Something vague and empty about hoping we could reconnect someday. I didn't respond to that either. She'd made her choices, and I had made mine. She wanted the world to see her as a devoted friend. She wanted pictures to tell a story that wasn't real. Instead, she got nothing. No spotlight, no staged smiles, no carefully angled shots for her followers to admire. She erased herself the moment she tried to make my celebration about her. I just made it official.